Hello everyone. Good evening ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ. Good evening my dear students. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ. Welcome to PW Kannada Foundation my dear students. Good evening everyone. ಹೆಂಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ? ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ. Welcome to the session my dear students. Hello everyone. I hope I am audible. Voice clear ಆಗಿದೆನಾ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ? ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ my dear students. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ. Fine. ಹೆಂಗಿತ್ತು ಮಿಡ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್? ಹೌ ವಾಸ್ ಯರ್ ಮಿಡ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್? ಫೈನ್, ಹೋಪ್ಫುಲಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊತೀನಿ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್. ಎ ಕ್ರೈಟೀರಿಯಾ ಬಂದಿತ್ತಾ? ಎಸ್, ಎ ಕ್ರೈಟೀರಿಯಾ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಕಮ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್? ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ. ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ದ ಸೆಷನ್ ಮೈ ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಯು ಆಲ್ ನೋ, ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದಂಗೆ ಇದು ಒನ್ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಫೈನ್. So in this one short series students, whatever is there, we are going to do what? Fine. So nodi, till now we have already finished what? Your 4 lectures over here. Clear? First alli real numbers anna madidvi. Adadmele we did polynomials. Third one we did your pair of linear equations, and fourth one I am going to start today. That is nothing but what? Quadratic equation. Clear? So exam point of view in the new nodidre. Fine. Exam point of view in the, if you see over here, these are important. Okay, important topic is the fine. Along with that students over here, fine. So last session alli we had finished what? We had finished with this topic, correct? We had finished which topic? Your pair of linear equations in two variables anna now madidvi. Now we all know that itralli enen important ide. We know that in this topic graphical method is important. Fine. Graphical method. So graphical method alli we know that we will get one question sure shot, correct? Adu kuda 4 marks ige. And then we have elimination and substitution method. Clear? Elimination and substitution method. Clear? So these things we have over here, correct? Pair of linear equations in two variables, graphical method. Along with the graphical method we will study elimination and substitution method over here. So illinda kuda nimge you will get 2 marks and 3 marks question. Innond bandbittu when we discuss what? Consistency and inconsistency. Clear? Other topic we discuss is what? Consistency and inconsistency. Condition. Itra mele nimge 1 marks MCQ ivattu kuda exam alli bandide. Fine. So from here also you will get 1 mark MCQ over here. Clear the? Fine students. Understood? Now yes. So today we are going to start with the topic of quadratic equation over here. Fine. Quadratic equation. So quadratic equation ali we will see that how is the general form or standard form of quadratic equation. Adadmele we will see that how we form the quadratic equation, formation of quadratic equation. Clear? So once the quadratic equation form admele we will go to what? Solution of quadratic equation by factorization method. Bare form ಮಾಡೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸ ಅಲ್ಲ, we need to even solve it. So we will discuss what? Solution of quadratic equation, nature of roots, and then problems and MCQs related to it, correct? So this will be your topic number 4. Okay. This will be your topic number 4 my dear students. So these things we are going to do today. Clear ellarigu? Welcome to the session my dear students. Good evening ellarigu. Iga previous session, that is whatever, if you want the notes on your pair of linear equations, problems, extra problems solve madbeka DPP related andra, you can do what? PW Kannada. Fine. Or else PW app anna ನೀವು download ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ from the Play Store. After that you will search what? Abhimanyu batch anna search ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. Fine. After searching Abhimanyu batch students, ಈ ರೀತಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ. Abhimanyu 3.2 ಅನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿ ಸೊ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಆನ್ ನೋಡಿ ಅಬ್ಸಲ್ಯೂಟ್ಲಿ ಫ್ರೀ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್, ಏನು ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರಲಿ, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ ಡಿ ಪಿ ಪಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್, ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ absolute free of cost over here. Fine. Explore the batch. If you click on explore the batch, here you will get that description. Fine. Description alli the batch alli ಏನೇನು included, whatever is included in this batch, here you will see course duration, validity, correct. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ if you click on subject students, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಮೇನ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಫೈನ್. ಗುಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾ ಸಿಂಚನ, ಹೆಂಗಿತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪೇಪರ್? mid term paper. Fine. So physics, chemistry, maths and biology. So if you click on maths, you will get what? All the important things related to maths, like lecture notes agirli, DPP agirli. Okay, done ada? Fine. Good evening ellarigu. Welcome to the session. So hangidre nam lecture anna start madona ivattu. Fine. So yes, introduction to this topic. Now what is meant by quadratic equation? Another clear? So actually suppose students, if we think that if we have a floor like this, clear, one floor other, fine. Now if you want to feel that, you want to see that, fine, so ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ difficult, ಯಾಕಮ್ಮ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, fine, questions repeat ಆಗಿತ್ತಾ, yes or no, clear, yes. So if you see over here students, someone has told you that, fine, this length is x, fine. ಈ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಅದ, ಈ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಡೂ ದ ಟೈಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಓವರ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು, ಈ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಟೈಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ಫೈನ್. ಆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಪುಟ್ ದ ಟೈಲ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಎಸ್. ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿ ನೀವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ, ಈ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಟೈಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹಾಕಬೇಕಾ. ಸೊ ಫೈನ್, you have the idea that, fine, you have the idea that whatever here this distance is there, whatever the coverage of this distance is there, fine, coverage of this distance, yesterday it is nothing but x we have, and the coverage of this distance over here we have nothing but what over here we have 2x plus 1 over here. Clear? Fine, something like this. ಇಲ್ಲಿ x ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2x plus 1. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಏರಿಯಾ, ಅಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ವಾಟ್, ಟೋಟಲ್ ಏರಿಯಾ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್, ಟೋಟಲ್ ಏರಿಯಾ. ಫೈನ್. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಅ ರೆಕ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ವಾಟ್, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಏರಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ ರೆಕ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್. ಫೈನ್. ರೂಮ್ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಪ್ಯಾರಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಆರ್ ರೆಕ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So area of rectangle will be nothing but what now? It will be length into breadth, correct? Length enida, it is nothing but what, 2x plus 1, and how much is the breadth over here, x. So if you multiply this, it will be 2x square plus x over here, correct? So ee tara one equation bantu. Fine. So ee tara equation idra, if this type of equation is there, then we call it as nothing but what, quadratic polynomial, correct? So polynomial, what is a quadratic polynomial? A polynomial of degree 2. Clear? A polynomial of degree 2. Howda? Fine. So if it is a polynomial of degree 2, that is your p of x is equals to ax square plus bx plus c. Fine. Degree 2 yaka, highest power of the variable is 2 over here. So a polynomial of degree 2, fine, of this form is a quadratic polynomial. Okay, quadratic polynomial. Fine. Artha aayತು ನಿಮಗೆ what is the meaning of quadratic polynomial? Did you people understand this? Fine. Now if quadratic polynomial is clear to you people, we'll go and study what is a quadratic equation. Quadratic equation ಬೇಕಂದ್ರ, fine, understand over here. ಇದು ನಿಮ್ದು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ, this is a quadratic polynomial, right? Fine. Yes or no? Now the meaning of equation is, equation meaning, clear? ನೋಡ್ರಿ equation. Fine. So what do we do now? If you want to form a quadratic, understand the definition. To form a quadratic equation from a quadratic polynomial, from a quadratic polynomial. Okay, fine. Just a minute. Yes, fine. So suppose if we have to form a quadratic equation from a quadratic polynomial, then we let p of x is equals to 0. Okay, ee riti tagotevi. Fine. So from here only we will get the definition. Now students, definition nodi illi quadratic equation the. Fine. So quadratic equation in variable x. Fine. So if we want to form a quadratic equation in variable x, correct, is an equation of the form. Equation yav form nag irtada? Whatever the equation is there, the equation is of the form ax square sorry plus bx plus c. If you want to form the quadratic equation, fine, it is of the form what? Ax square plus bx plus c, where a, b, c are real numbers and first leading term is not equals to 0. Leading term edada not equals to 0 ada. An equation of the form p of x is equals to 0, where p of x is a polynomial of degree 2. Polynomial of a degree 2 gain antiv nawa a equation of the form where p of x is equals to 0, and wherever p of x is a polynomial of degree 2 is called a quadratic equation. Namaste ellarigu, welcome to the session. How was the midterm paper, my dear students? Hengitta? Easy, tough? Theorem, yav theorem banditta? 5 marks. Which theorem did you get? Clear? Understood? Yes. So standard form of the quadratic equation, if you see, it is nothing but of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Correct? This is how we get it, students. Clear? Understood this? Fine. Little tough. Okay. Ellaru tough annatara. Why? Understood? Whatever the quadratic equation is, the standard form is like this. Fine. Now after this, students, we have representing the given data as quadratic equation. Theorem yaud banditta 5 marks iga? Which theorem had come for 5 marks? Coordinate geometry kottirlilla sir. Enu kottirlilla? Fine. At least distance formula mag one MCQ. Fine. Yes. So representing the given data as a quadratic equation. So artha madkorri. So first of all, students, if you understand that, fine, they are telling that whatever this data is there, we need to represent as what? Quadratic equation. Now coming back to this, to form a quadratic equation, to form a quadratic equation, what do we need, students, over here? First of all, we need variables. Correct ada? In big namga we need variables. Variables are nothing but what? Variables are, we have studied this, it can be x, y, z and so on. These are the variables. Correct? To form a quadratic equation we need variables. Along with that we need constants. Fine. Constants, or also we can tell what? Real numbers. Correct ada? Fine. Done. Chalo. So amele, now let us come to this. They are telling that John and Jayavati together have 45 marbles. Correct? So we have John over here. So we will take what now? Since we need to form quadratic equation, we will start by taking the variable. So we will take, let x be the number of marbles number of marbles with John. Okay, let x be the number of marbles with John. Similarly, we'll take y be the number of marbles. Okay, y be the number of marbles with Jaivanti. Clear ada? Fine. So next they are telling that according to the question AP lesson tough ansuttu sir. Okay, fine. AP lesson il one shot ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ don't worry students, we'll try to maximum cover the questions one shot ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಆ one shot ಹೆಂಗಿರಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ whenever you prepare for your main exam you should be practiced with all the questions ಆ ರೀತಿ. Fine. So ಇವತ್ತು ಕೂಡ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, I have taken good amount of question. Now from here students they are telling that together they have how many marbles? 45 marbles. So x plus y is equals to 45. Clear? X plus y together is how much? 45 over here. Next case note, they are telling that both of them lost 5 marbles each. Both of them lost 5 marbles each. So if they lost 5 marbles, fine, lost, no really, condition if you understand, both of them lost 5 marbles. Clear? Both of them lost 5 marbles. So if both of them lost 5 marbles, ಏನ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ? Can I tell that your John is having, correct, total ಅವನ ಕಡೆ x ಇತ್ತ, he was having x, he lost 5 marbles, so now how much he has? X minus 5. Correct ada? Jaivanti. Clear? So yes. So what will happen with Jaivanti students over here? They are telling that again she also lost 5 marbles, so y minus 5. Now they are telling that the product they have now is 124. Andra x minus 5 into y minus 5 is equals to 124. Correct ada? Did you people understand this? Fine. So from here whatever y value is there is nothing but what? 45 minus x. So if you observe a quadratic equation, always quadratic equation ಒಂದು ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ನಾಗ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಎರಡೆರಡು ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಹೌದೇನಿಲ್ಲ? ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್, ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ, ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಂದ್ರೆ ಫೈನ್, ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ x minus 5 y minus 5 is equals to 121. y value 45 minus x ada, so here we have x minus 5, y value ಏನದ 45 minus x, 45 minus x and 45 minus x minus 5 over here is equals to 124. Sorry, it should be 124. Done? Clear ada ellarigu? Fine. Next nodri, so from here it is x minus 5 multiplied by 40 minus x is equals to 124. Fine. Simply for multiply this and take, so multiply madidra 40x minus x square minus 4 5s are 2200 minus of minus plus 5x is equals to 124. Clear? So if you add this, it is 45x minus x square minus 200 is equals to 124. ಇದನ್ನ ಈ ಕಡೆ shift ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, so x square minus 45x it will be, because this whole term I am shifting this side. 124 plus 300 will be plus 324 is equals to 0. So this is your required quadratic equation. ತೇತ್ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ? ಎಸ್ ಸುರೇಖಾ ಅವರ ಇದು ಒನ್ ಶಾಟ್ ಅದ ರೀ. ಫೈನ್, ಲೇಟಾಗಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತ, ಸಾರಿ ಮಾ, ಬಟ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತದ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಬಟ್ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವರಿ, ಈಗ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಇನ್ನೂ ಮಿಡ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಸಲುವಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇವನ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಯು ಫಾರ್ ವಾಟ್? ಫೈನ್, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇವನ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಯು ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಮಿಡ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ನಿಮ್ದು ಮೇನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿಗೆ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಎಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ? ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಮಿಡ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೂಡ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಮೇನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಹೌದೇನಿಲ್ಲ? ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ರಿ. ಈಗ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಇವಾಗ ಡೈವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಈಗ ನಾವು ಏನು ಕಲ್ಸಾತೀವಿ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಅದ? ಫೈನ್. ಸೊ ಎಸ್, ಸೊ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಡೇಟಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್ ಅ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಓವರ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಅಂಡರ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡಮ್ಮ. ಫೈನ್, ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಅದ? Yes, so using quadratic equation, given data, we can represent a what? Quadratic equation over here. Next note, a cottage industry produce certain number of toys in a day. Cottage industry another, idu kuda another representing the quadratic equation. One cottage industry aiti, cottage industry produces a certain number of toys in a day. Fine. The cost of production of each toy was found to be 55 minus the number of toys produced in the day. On a particular day, the total cost of production was 750. We would like to find out the number of toys produced that day. 67 ಬಂದಿದೆ ನಾ out of 80. Don't worry pa, this is just you had 7 topics. ಇನ್ನೂ ನಿಮಗೆ 7 ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಕಳಿಬೇಕು. ಟೋಟಲ್ ನೀವು ಫೈನಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ಫಾರ್ 14 ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? ಇವಾಗಲೇ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಲೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಈಗ ನೀವು ವಾಟ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್, ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಥಿಂಕ್ ಇಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಏನು ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ತಗೋತೀರಿ? Yes, do it everyone. ಎಸ್ ಅಮ್ಮ, ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮದು LBA ಆಗಿರಲಿ, ಫೈನ್. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಯೋರ್ 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್, 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್, 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್, 4 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್, 5 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್, ಅದಂತೂ ಹೊರಗಿನ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮ್ದು ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟದಾವಲ್ಲ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯುವರ್ LBA ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರಲಿ, ಫೈನ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದನೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾವ. ಒಂದು MCQ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅವ್ರ ಮತ್ತು 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಮೈಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್. ಎಸ್ ಆನ್? ಫೈನ್. ಮತ್ತು ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಲೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡ್ರಿ, ಇನ್ನೂ ನಿಮ್ದು ಫೈನಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅದ. ಫೈನ್. ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹೂ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಫೇಲ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಮಿಡ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ನಾಗ 100 out of 100 ತೊಗೊಂಡಾರ. ಮೋಟಿವೇಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ರಿ. 67 is not a bad marks. Understood? Clear ada? Yes. So they are telling that a cottage industry produces a certain number of toys in a day. So ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, let x be the ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು MCQ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಇದ್ರ ಮ್ಯಾಗ. ಓಕೆ, ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ ಲೆಟ್ x be the toys produced in a day or manufactured in a day. Correct? So next another, the cost of production of each toy. Fine. Cost of production was fine produced in a day. Fine. So therefore can we tell that cost of production will be nothing but what, students? Cost of production will be nothing but 55 minus, they are telling number of toys. So number of toys ಏನು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ ನಾವು? ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ x. 55 minus x. Correct? Next they are telling that on a particular day the total cost of production was, on a particular day the total cost of production. So total cost of production we would like to find the number of toys produced on that day. Correct? So total cost of production will be nothing but what, students? Total cost of production will be, yes, nodri, cost of production of each toy 55 minus x ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Yes or no? They are telling that total cost of production will be cost of production of each toy, cost of production of each toy multiplied by, correct, ಇದನ್ನ ಎತ್ರ ಜೋಡಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ? we need to multiply by number of toys produced. Clear ada? Yes or no? This is the this is the statement form aita. Now they are telling that cost of production is 750 other 750, and here we have cost of production of each toy 55 minus x, 55 minus x multiplied by the students number of toys will be x on a day. Fine. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ 750 is equals to 55x minus x square. Bring this side, it will be x square minus 55x plus 750 is equals to 0. Correct? So now you need to solve this quadratic equation. Sir, but ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಫೈನ್, ಕಳ್ಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಡೋಂಟ್ ವರಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಫೈನ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಒಂದು MCQ ಮಾಡೋಣ. Fine, on formation of quadratic equation, can we solve a MCQ over here? Yes. Fine, ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ? The altitude of a right triangle is 7 cm less than the base x and the hypotenuse is 13 cm. The quadratic representation is given by. Simple alla? Can you people do this? Do it fast. Do it fast. Yes. Whatever your answers are there, students, chat box ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಹಾಕಬಹುದು. Yes. How can we do? ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ, we'll construct a right angle triangle because right angle triangle ಅನ್ನತಾರ ಅವರು. They are telling that in a right angle triangle the altitude is 7 cm less than the base x. Then base x ತಗೊಂಡ್ರ, correct, we can take this as x and this will be nothing but what? Altitude. ಇದು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? Altitude ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Altitude, let us take this as y and this is your hypotenuse. Correct ada? Now according to the given they are telling that whatever the altitude is there, it is x minus 7 centimeters less than the base. Clear ada? The altitude of a right angle triangle, altitude is equals to 7 centimeter less than the base, x minus 7. Yes or no? Clear ada? Fine. Now from here students, if you use Pythagoras theorem, fine, Pythagoras theorem, clear? Pythagoras theorem ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತದ್ರಿ? What does the Pythagoras theorem tells for us? It tells that, fine, your x square base square plus hypotenuse square. Clear? Hypotenuse square andra it will be nothing but what? Sorry, your altitude square will be equals to h square. Correct ada? X square as it is. Y anna ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಬರಿಬೋದಾ? Can I write down y as x minus 7, x minus 7 whole square and hypotenuse square andre ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? 13 ಅನ್ನತಾರ ಅವರು, 13 square. This is the answer. Simple ಅಲ್ಲ, 1 marks ಈಗ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. yes or no? So x square plus x minus 7 whole square, option 2 is correct. Correct? Understood everyone? ತೇತ್ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಡನ್ ಅದ? ಚಲೋ. So we will finish few theory again and come back to MCQs. Innu problems bhal adava. Yes. Now here they are telling that check whether the following are quadratic equations or no. Quadratic equation irbekandra it should be of the form, fine, andra it should be a 2-degree polynomial. Fine, simple ishte itkori. Fine, p of x is equals to 0 tagondra illi, then whatever p of x is there, it should be a second degree polynomial compulsory. Second degree polynomial. Artha aita ellarigu? Understood? Yes. Now if it is clear, go to solve this students now. Solve madak hogri nodunu. First one, is it a quadratic equation, my dear students? Here nodunu, is it a quadratic equation? The first one, whatever is there. We have first one. If you expand this, x plus 1 whole square, if you expand, it will be x square plus 2x plus 1 into it will be 2x minus 6. Clear? Cancel it 2x 2x. So x square plus 7 is equals to 0. Degree polynomial in other 2 other. Degree of polynomial is what over here? 2. It is a quadratic equation. No problem illa. Correct ada? Howden ilri? Yes or no? Simple, right? Yes. Second condition we have here x square. Fine. Second condition we have x square minus 2x will be equals to what? If you multiply minus 6, find minus of minus plus 2x. Clear ada? So idana ee kade karkondu banri. So x square minus 2x minus 2x minus 4x ಆಗ್ತದ plus 6 is equals to 0. Again this is a quadratic equation. Both are quadratic equations. Correct ada? Third one ಗೆ move ಆಗೋಣ. Let us move on to the third one. Fine. Look at the third one, students, over here. ನನ್ನ ಕಡೆ ಪೇಪರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ. I don't have paper. If you can type the question over here, definitely I'll answer. Okay, you can type the question, then definitely I can answer, students. Fine. Okay. Yes. Third one ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು question ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ type ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ try ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೂ I will try to give you the answer. Okay, don't worry. Just type ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. Take your time. Now next here if you multiply this and take, it will be x square, fine, plus x minus 2x minus 2 will be equals to, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ x square minus x square minus x, correct, plus 3x plus minus 3, x square, this will get cancelled over here, x minus x minus 2x andre minus x banta, minus 2, and here we have 2x, correct, 2x minus 3. ಇದನ್ನ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದ್ರ it will be nothing but what? 3x minus 1 is equals to 0. ಇದೇನದ? This is a linear equation. Linear equation. ಹೌದಾ? Quadratic equation ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಆಗಲ್ಲ. So this is incorrect. Clear? Graph origin ಇಂದ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಉಂಟು ಸರ್. The number of zeros of the polynomial p of x given graph is passing through origin. Fine. So it will have only 1 0, students. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದೇನಪ್ಪ graph? Is the graph like this? Is the graph like this, students? ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆನಾ graph? Graph origin ಇಂದ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆನಾ? Number of zeros will be 1 because it will be a linear equation. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆನಾ? Okay, fine. So the answer will be 1 over here. Number of zeros is 1. Number of zeros is 1 because graph is passing through origin. Clear? Done? Okay, yes. Fine. Paper ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. Paper ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ definitely discuss ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಿ. Fine. Fine, no problem. See, ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಲೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಡ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರು. 100% ಇವಾಗ ನಿಂಗೆ ಒಂದು ಲೆಸನ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಬಿ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಇನಫ್, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಫೈನ್. ಎಸ್. ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಒನ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಓವರ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಒನ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊರಿ ಮತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ವಾಟ್? 2x square minus x minus 6x minus 3, and here if you multiply x square plus 5x, correct? ಇದನ್ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಟೇಕ್ this side. 2x square minus x square ಅಂದ್ರೆ x square ಉಳಿತ, minus 7x we have, minus 5x minus 3 is equals to 0. So x square minus 12x minus 3 is equals to 0. So this is nothing but what we have over here, quadratic equation. Degree 2 other. Fine, degree is 2, so this is correct. So this is not, other 3 are quadratic equation. Now this is a practice problem for you people. Madri, same how did we do now? You need to just understand to apply the identities over here. Okay, practice problem. Clear? So since the fourth one is little bit different over here, ಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ fourth one ನಾನು solve ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Fine, fourth one I'll solve. Yes, what do we have over here, students? We have over here is x cube minus 4x square, correct, minus x plus 1. So this is equals to, illinda expand madidre we have x cube, correct, expand this, x cube minus 8 minus 3 x square into 2, correct, minus ಏನು ಉಳಿಯುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ ಇವಾಗ, ಎಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, 3 into x into 2 square over here. x cube ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಎರಡು ಸೈಡ್. Here we have minus 4x square, fourth one I am solving. Fine, minus 4x square minus x plus 1, and this will be minus 8 minus 3 2 is 6x square plus 2 square is 4, 4 3 is 12x over here. This will bring this side, so minus 4x square minus x plus 1 minus of plus 8 ಆಗ್ತದ plus 6x square minus 12x is equals to 0. So if you understand this, minus 4x square plus 6x square 2x square ಉಳಿತಾ, minus x, this is minus 13x plus 9 is equals to 0. So this is a quadratic equation. 100% quadratic equation ಆಗ್ತದ. This is a quadratic equation, ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಬಟ್ ಇದನ್ನು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಫೈನ್, try to solve this, students. Okay, important problem ada, clear, and you need to understand it is quadratic equation or not. Done. Chalo, next problem if you see over here, yes, represent the following situation in the form of quadratic equation. Clear, simple ada. They are telling that the area of the rectangular plot is 528 meters square. The length of the plot is 1 more than twice the breadth. Correct ada? So now ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಣ? Fine, we will take, let x be the length of rectangular plot. Okay, let x be the length of the rectangular plot, and whatever y is there be the length of, sorry, let y be the breadth anta ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. Fine, x be the length and y be the breadth of the rectangular plot over here. Clear? Understood everyone? Yes. Now they are telling that according to the question, fine, they are telling that whatever the length is there, length of the plot is andre ena, in maths is means equal to sign, correct. So left side enada length anatara, so we have x is equals to 1 more than twice its breadth. 1 more andre ena, 1 more than twice its breadth, 2y. Clear aata? Did everyone understand this? So from here the value of whatever 2y is there, 2y will be equals to x minus 1, or y value ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ x minus 1 divided by 2. Clear ada? Simple? Yes. Now if this is clear, students, they are telling that next the area of the rectangle formula is, we know that it is length multiplied by breadth, correct? Because rectangular plot ada, this is the rectangular plot, we have taken x be the length, y be this, area will be this. Area ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದಾರ? 528 x, y value ಏನದ? y value ಏನಾಗ್ತದ? x minus 1 divided by 2, correct? Fine. So simple, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ 2 ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊರಿ. So 528 multiplied by 2 will be equals to x square minus x, multiply ಮಾಡ್ಕೊರಿ, 16 ಬರ್ತದ, 2 2s are 4, 5 and 5 2s are 10 will be equals to x square minus x. So the required quadratic equation is x square minus x minus 1056 is equals to 0. Correct ada? Understood everyone? Clear alla? This is the required quadratic equation. Fine. Now if I give you a this, clear, what MCQ problem madak bartad nimga? Yes, can you do? You need to represent this. Fine, you need to represent this in the form of quadratic equation. Poll kodta idini 45 seconds time. Do it, my dear students. Correct ag madri. Do it fast. You need to find the product of two consecutive integers is 306. The quadratic representation of this situation is consecutive integers. Nim gottilla in integers ada. Whatever quantity you don't know, take x. Howdanilla? Let madri adakka ashta. Fine. So giving you the hint. Let x be an integer. Let x be an integer. A, very nice ma. Manya, how was your paper? I hope you have done good. Yes. Let x be the integer. Then the consecutive integer is clear. Is simple ittala problem. Fine, x is the integer. Next consecutive integer ಏನು ಆಗ್ತದ? X plus 1. Fine. Now according to question, they are telling that whatever the product is there, that is x into x plus 1 is equals to how much, students? 106. Fine. Sorry, 306. So option A is correct. Simple alla. Iದೇ ರೀತಿ questions ಬರ್ತಾವ ನಿಮಗೆ MCQs. Fine. So option A is correct. Yes, very nice. Both of them have answered. Super. Fine. Next bandbitta, we will go to the concept of what? Factorization of a polynomial. Solution of a quadratic equation by factorization. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ factorize ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಏನು ಅನ್ನತಾರ ಅವರ? They are telling that a real number alpha is called a root of a quadratic equation. This equation, ಯಾವುದು ಒಂದು real number ada? We don't know that. Some real number is there. If you want to call this as the root of the quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, a not equals to 0. If instead of x, andre ena, if you take x is equals to alpha, howda? If you take x is equals to alpha, students, and if you substitute in the equation and it will become equals to 0, then we say that whatever your x is equals to alpha is there is a root of the equation, or also we call it as what? Solution of the quadratic equation. Clear aata? For example, nodri. Correct. We will take this quadratic equation. That is x square plus 7x plus 10 is equals to 0. Yes. What value can we take over here, students? ಏನು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ತಗೋಬಹುದು ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. What will be the root of this quadratic equation? We are telling that one real number alpha will be called root of the quadratic equation. If instead of x, if you substitute that alpha, then it will be become as the solution of the quadratic equation, or also that alpha satisfies the quadratic equation. Note that zeros of this polynomial and the roots of quadratic equation both are same. Zeros of this, how you are going to find? Fine. So we can take what? X is equals to, now ಏನಂತ ತಗೋಬಹುದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ? Can I take minus 2? ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ if I substitute over here? This is my alpha value. Correct? Minus 2 whole square plus 7 times minus 2 plus 10. So ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ? This is 4 minus 14 plus 10. So 14 minus 14 ಏನು ಬಂತು? It is equals to 0. It will become what? Social class 7 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಮ್ಮ. I think the timing is at 7 o'clock for social class. ಇವತ್ತಿದೆ. Fine. 7 o'clock the social class will be there. Fine. ಸರ್ ಕೂಡ ಮ್ಯಾರಥಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗ್ರಿ. Understood everyone? So 14 minus 14 is equals to 0. So definitely it says that whatever your x is equals to alpha is there, or we can tell that whatever your x is equals to minus 2 is a root of quadratic equation. Clear? Fine. So illinda one note anna bariri students. write down this note over here. Okay, MCQs ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಈ ನೋಟನ್ನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. Definitely they will ask you in MCQs, so make sure that you remember these notes. Yes, the maximum number of 0 or the maximum number of roots of a quadratic equation is 2. Maximum 2 irboda, minimum it can have 0 real roots. Sir, do we need to predict the values of x to solve this? No. There is a factorization method which I will teach you now, which you have to split the middle term. Correct? Fine? Yes. Yes. Understand, students, over here how the factorization method works over here. Factorization method. Clear? Artha ಮಾಡ್ಕೊರಿ. We'll try to explain you with the help of examples. Fine. Understand this. Suppose we have, students, the quadratic equation is fine. That is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Okay. Or first let us start with this quadratic equation. That is x square plus ax plus b is equals to 0. Okay. Fine, other. Okay, yes, discriminant value also we will do, ma. Fine. 2 equal real roots. Fine. Yes, when discriminant value is equals to 0 avaga. Fine. Yes, now how we are going to do is, understand this, students. I will help you with the example also. Yes. So here we have, fine, suppose if I take whatever the b is there, students, b is there, I need to split it with the help of two numbers. Yard numbers help in the non split madbeka. Suppose it is nothing but what? C and D. Okay, I need to split it two numbers C and D such that your A is equals to C plus D. Clear, aita? Did you people understand this? So this is the method we split the what? Quadratic equation over here. You are going to take this b. Now whatever this b is there, you should be able to split it in two numbers, product of two numbers. Okay, that is, here also I'll write down, that is your b is equals to c into d. Okay, now so once you are able to split it as c into d over here, students, the whatever product is there should be equals to sum of this. Okay, artha agilla? Example note rik, you'll easily understand. Now previous one we had took what? We had took x square plus 7x plus 10 is equals to 0. Now this is logical thinking. Madirtiri ನೀವು abacus ಆದ ಇದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. Correct? Now here whatever 10 is there, 10 I should be able to split it as product of two numbers. Correct? Such that what? Those numbers 7 can be written as sum of those numbers. 9 martini 5 2s sign kuda nodbeka, sign plus adala. Yes or no? And 7x is also what? Now this if I take plus plus, so 10 is equals to what? 5 into 2. Clear ada? So 7 can be written as what? 5 plus 2. Two conditions satisfy aata. So this is called as what? Factorization. Fine. Factorizing it, or you can use prime factorization method, that is also okay. So from here x square plus 7x can be written as what? 5x plus 2x plus 10 is equals to 0. Next in the x common tagondra we'll get x plus 5 plus 2 common tagondra we'll get x plus 5 is equals to 0. So x plus 5 multiplied by we have x plus 2 is equals to 0. So clearly each factor ivaga equals to 0 tagori. X common tagondideni, 2 common tagondideni. Fine. So x plus 5 if I take common, x plus 2 is remaining. So take x plus 5 is equals to 0. This means that x value is minus 5. and then take x plus 2 value is equals to 0, x value is equals to what? Minus 2. So this 2 will become nothing but what? Factors. Previously kuda nodri directly, so this was the reason I took minus 2 over here. Howdala? So do we need to predict the values of x to solve this? Okay, done ada. Next, if we have the quadratic equation like this, suppose if we have the quadratic equation as ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Now if you understand students, first ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ, in this kind of problem where the coefficient of x square is not 1, some quantity other, you need to multiply these two numbers and take first. Fine, first ಈ numbers multiply ಮಾಡ್ಕೊರಿ, that is a into c. Fine, a into c, suppose you are getting some number d. Fine, now d you need to split such that, correct, suppose d1 and d2, fine, such that okay, the condition is, fine, nothing but what students, condition is, fine, your d is equals to product of d1 into d2 and b can be written as d1 plus d2. Clear ada? Fine, understood? So this is the method of factorization we have over here. So hangidra ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಈಗ, what will happen over here? Suppose we have this quadratic equation 2x square plus, correct, 6x plus 3 is equals to 0. Fine, ee ರೀತಿ ಅದನ? Do we have like this? Yes. Fine, one number change ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Fine, I'll do it as 5x over here, 5x plus 6, okay, chalo, I'll make it as 3 over here is equals to 0, correct. We need to factorize this. Factorize ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ I told you that first you need to multiply these two numbers and take over here. Okay, so if you multiply, that is 2 into 3, it will be equals to what students? 6 bartada. Yes or no? Now 6 you need to split that. Fine, 6 we need to split in such a way that over here it is nothing but what? You should get 5 over here. So 2 into 3 na bartad matta. Fine, due to the virtue of the problem. So ಏನು ಬಂತಿಲ್ಲಿ? So 2x square plus 2x plus 3x plus 3 is equals to 0. Take 2x common, we have x plus 1 plus 3 common, we have x plus 1 is equals to 0. X plus 1 ಅನ್ನೋ common ತೆಗೆದ್ರೆ we have nothing but what? 2x plus 3 is equals to 0. So ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ x plus 1 is equals to 0 and we have 2x plus 3 is equals to 0. So x value ಏನು ಬರ್ತದ? minus 1, and here we will have x value as minus 3 by 2. So these are nothing but the what? Roots of the quadratic equation. Correct, roots of quadratic equation. Clear ada? Fine. So from roots of the quadratic equation we have some formula now. Formula method ada, quadratic formula. Clear? So quadratic formula, what does it say students over here is, suppose, fine, suppose the quadratic equation ಪ್ರತಿ ಒಂದು ಸತಿ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. Every time it is not possible to factorize, right? There are some problems where we will not be able to factorize. ಅವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದಾ? We use this quadratic formula over here. Suppose the quadratic equation is of the form, okay, suppose the quadratic equation is of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Fine, quadratic equation of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Suppose, okay, and factorizing factorizing this equation is not possible. Okay, factorizing this equation is not possible. The equation factorize madak possible illa. Then if we are not able to factorize this equation, what do we do, students, over here? Then we use, correct, we use what? Quadratic formula. Correct, we use quadratic formula. Clear? Yes, we use quadratic formula to find the roots. Fine, we use quadratic formula to find the roots given by, okay, roots ana yav riti kodtivi, it is given by, okay, x is equals to, sir, maths 5 marks AP question is too difficult, sir. Yes, AP will do, fine, don't worry, when AP topic will come, Gaudra, definitely we will do. Chalo. So from here, today's exam, are you talking about today's exam? So illinda ಏನು ಬರ್ತದ, to find the roots given by x is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by, we have 2 times of a. Done? Clear ada? Understood everyone? Minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Yes, we'll prepare very strongly for the main exam, okay? Don't worry everyone, we'll take a lot of questions, solve them. Main exam nega ಒಂದು question difficult ಅನ್ಸಬಾರ್ದು ಆ ರೀತಿ. Today exam, fine. Clear ada ellarigu? Done. Quadratic formula, how it is given. Now we have nature of the roots, okay? Nature of the roots based on what? Discriminant value. Nature of the roots we are going to discuss based on discriminant value, okay? Based on value of the discriminant, okay? Based on the value of discriminant. Okay, so yes, how are you, what is discriminant? Discriminant meaning ಏನದ? Yes, b square minus 4ac. Very nice. Clear? So don't worry students, ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇನ್ನೂ ಟೈಮ್ ಅದ, ಪ್ರತಿ ಒಂದು ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ನಾವು ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ till your main exam. Whatever midterm exam is there, just it is a practice for you people. Till now you might have got a reality check. ಹೌದೇನಿಲ್ಲ, ಸಿಕ್ಕೇತೇನಿಲ್ಲ ರಿಯಾಲಿಟಿ ಚೆಕ್, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಮಿಡ್ ಟರ್ಮ್, ಫೈನ್, ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ರೀತಿ ಇರ್ತಾವ. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ನಾವ್ ಅವರ್ ಮೇನ್ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಅವರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮಿಡ್ ಟರ್ಮ್, for our board exams. Till now you had only 7 topics. Itra ಮುಂದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ topics again 7 topics will add. Clear ada? Fine. Yes. So based on the value of the discriminant, suppose we have this quadratic equation. Suppose ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0 is a quadratic equation. Then discriminant is given by, okay, is given by ಈ ರೀತಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ, d is equals to b square minus 4ac. Clear? b square minus 4ac. Understood? This is the formula to find what? Discriminant. Yes. Now based on the value of discriminant, we have the condition for what? Roots over here. 3 roots condition ಬರ್ತಾವ. Fine. ಇಷ್ಟ ಅದ ಈ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ನಾಗ. Again nothing else is there. Fine students. Yes. So based on this we have, if discriminant value is greater than 0, case 1, fine. Second case, if discriminant value is equals to 0. Third case, if discriminant value is less than 0. So all these cases have its own significance. Okay, fine. So yes, if the discriminant value is greater than 0, students, we say that whatever the roots of quadratic equation are real and unequal. Roots of quadratic equation are what? Real and unequal. If discriminant value is equals to 0, roots of quadratic equation are real and equal, correct? And if the discriminant value is less than 0, the roots of quadratic equation are not real. Okay, not real andra we say that they are what? Imaginary over here. Fine, they are imaginary roots. Fine. So this this three conditions we have based on the value of discriminant, nature of roots. Okay, this is nature of roots. Fine, based on discriminant value. One MCQ ಮಾಡೋಣ. Let's see how many of you will do it correctly. Fine. Yes. Can you do this problem, students? I'll give you 45 seconds time. Madri fast ag nodona. The quadratic equation has what kind of roots over here? Do it. Yeah, done. Hi, Bhagesh. Hengitappa exam. How was your exam? Namaskara ellarigu. Welcome to the session, my dear students. Yes. So from here, if you understand this, ನೀವು ಇದರ observe ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ, the quadratic equation has what kind of roots they are asking. Clear? So for roots, we need to find discriminant value. Discriminant. Correct? That is d is equals to b square minus 4ac. Fine. Super sir, very nice. Super pa. Fine. So from here discriminant value will be equals to what, students? B square. B square andre ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? Fine. So this is ax square plus bx plus c. Clear? So b square will be minus of root 5 minus of root 5 whole square minus 4 times of a value 2 ಬರ್tada, c value is 1 over here. Now d value is minus of root 5 whole square andre 5 ಬರ್tada. Or else you can think that square of any number is what? Always positive. So root of 5 whole square minus 4 2s are 8 you have. So ilinda ಏನು ಬಂತ? 5 minus 8 which is equals to what? Minus 3. So discriminant value is less than 0. So roots are what? Roots are not real. Not real. Done. Roots are not real. So no real roots. Option 3 is correct. Very nice. Super everyone. So option 3 is correct. Done ada ellarigu? Clear? Yes. Fine. Next problem, if you see over here, yes. E problem madri nodonu. Do this problem. Do this problem, students. Which of the following equations has no real roots? No real roots. ನಾ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಎ ಕ್ರೈಟೇರಿಯಾ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. I had told earlier that a criteria will not come. Done. Second one is the answer. No real roots under discriminant value should be less than 0. If we check for this equation, discriminant value will be equals to what? B square, that is minus 4. Okay, direct formula ಬರಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. B square minus 4ac check ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ, less than 0 ಇರಬೇಕಾ for no real roots. Correct. So minus 4 whole square minus, here we have 4 times of a value is 1 and 3 root 2 over here. Clear? So in ಬರ್ತದ minus 4 whole square is nothing but 16. 16 minus, it will be 4 3s are 12 root 2. Correct? Sir, root 2 value ಏನದ? Root 2 value is nothing but what, students? It is, we have studied that it is 1.414. So you can consider approximately as what? 1.5 consider ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ it will be nothing but what? 3 by 2. ಹೌದಾ? So if you understand this, 16 minus 12 into 3 by 2, 2 ones are 2 6 are, so 16 minus, yes, yes, it will be little bit more. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? 1.4 ನೀವು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಡೀತದ. Let's see, 1 minute students. Fine. So yes, over there you have nothing but what? 12 multiplied by 1.414. Yes, definitely. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿದ್ರ 6 3s are 18 ಬರ್ತದ, which is less than 0. So option A is correct. Option A is correct. ಅಷ್ಟ. B ಅನ್ನತ್ತೀರಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟೂಡ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಮಿನೆಂಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ plus 4 whole square minus 4 times of 1 into minus 3 root 2. Now from here 4 square is 16, minus into minus plus ಬರ್ತದ, 4 3s it will be 12 root 2. ಹೌದಾ? So which is always what? Positive ಅಲ್ಲ, greater than 0. Correct ಅದ? Yes or no? If you calculate this again, ಇಲ್ಲಿ minus ಅದ, minus ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ plus ಆಗಬೇಕ್ರಿ. Discriminant value will be what? Here it will be 4 square minus 4 into 1 minus 4 square minus 3 root 2. So if you calculate, this is again 16 plus 12 root 2, which is greater than 0. Idu option agangilla, even this is not possible. When we move on to this discriminant value, it is nothing but what over here? 4 times of root 3 whole square minus, here we have 4 into 4 into, we have nothing but what? 3. So ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 4 square is 16, root 3 whole square will be 3 minus 4 4s are 16, again it will be 16 into 3 only, which is nothing but what? 0. So discriminant roots are what? This is also not possible. Option A is correct. ಹೌದಾ? Super question ಅಲ್ಲ? Option A is correct. Yes, no one has done it correctly. Fine. So yes, that's it my dear students. Fine. Idu one problem ada, bekidre ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. The roots of this equation has, okay, the roots of this equation are, the roots of this equation are, fine. First students, I am giving you poll, 100% answer ಬರಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲರದು. 100% answer you need to get. Fine, do it. C is the answer. matta real and equal roots you people are getting. Yes, so answer over here, discriminant value if I see, it will be b square minus 4ac, which is b square value is minus 6 whole square minus 4 times of 2 into 3, so which is nothing but what, students? Minus 6 whole square under 36 banta, 4 2 is 8, 8 3 is, yes, 4 2 is 8, 8 3 is 24, so which is nothing but what, 8 is there. So discriminant value is what, greater than 0. This means what, real and unequal roots, real and unequal roots. ಹೌದಾ? So real, unequal and rational, irrational, imaginary anatara. Okay, now we need to see that what kind of roots it has. So ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ 3 ಆಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ 4 ಅಂತೂ ಖಂಡಿತ ಆಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, either 1 or 2. C na, how C pa? Minus 6 whole square, this is your a x square plus bx plus c. Clear? So b value minus 6 whole square आता, 4 times of a value is 2, c value is 3, 4 2 is 8, 8 3 is 24, 8 we are getting greater than 0. Discriminant value will be what, equals to 0, then only we'll get real and equal roots. So from here what do we have, students? Now we need to factorize it. Heng factorize ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಿ ನಾನು, 2 into 3 you need to multiply and take, which is equal to 6. Now 6 you need to split in order to get minus 6, correct ada? So yes, minus 6 barbeka, fine, that is into what, 2 into 3 only. So adanna 2x square minus 6x plus 3 is equals to 0. We have 2x square minus 2x minus, correct, or we can split it as 6. Okay, we'll get irrational roots, students, over here. Okay, because if I use quadratic formula, x will be minus of minus 6 plus or minus square root of, correct, this discriminant value 8 bandada, divided by we have 2. So these are nothing but what, irrational roots, irrational roots over here. So irrational roots andra your option B is correct, second option is correct. Clear everyone? Understood? Option A alla, B is correct, because we will get irrational roots. Not really. So x will be equals to 6 plus or minus 8 can be written as 2 root 2 divided by 2. So x is equals to what, 3 plus or minus root 2. These are what, irrational numbers. ಹೌದಾ? So no one got it correct, only I got it. So option B is correct. Done ada ellarigu? Understood? Fine. So itragi ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಅದಾವ. Fine, still there are problems, students. This problem. Make sure you practice it. Fine. So next class we can continue with the one shot series over here. Okay, fine, students, clear ada? Yes, so that's it ellarigu. Mat sigona next session. Till then, take care my dear students. Thank you ellarigu. Thank you all my dear students. Let us meet again.